In the heart of Rome stands the Colosseum, a monument of stone and ruin that whispers stories of a brutal past. To us, it's a breathtaking relic. But 2,000 years ago, this arena wasn't silent. It was alive with the roar of 50,000 spectators, the clash of steel, and the chilling screams of the dying. The Colosseum wasn't just a building. It was a political masterpiece. Construction began under Emperor Vespasian and his son Titus, through a 100-day party to open it in 80 AD. Imagine this: free entry for everyone. It was the ultimate display of an emperor's power and generosity. The message was clear. I am your provider, your entertainer, your absolute ruler. But this grand spectacle came at a horrifying price. A price paid in blood. The stars of the show were the gladiators. We often see them as heroes, but the reality was much darker. Most were slaves, prisoners of war, or condemned criminals, stripped of their identity and forced into a life of brutal combat. They were trained to kill, to turn violence into an art form for the cheering masses. Their lives were short and savage. For every gladiator who won fame and perhaps freedom, countless others died anonymously, their blood soaking into the sand of the arena floor. Their suffering was the main event. But the games weren't just about one-on-one duels. The scale of the bloodshed was almost unimaginable. Emperors staged massive, elaborate hunts called venationes. Wild beasts were captured from the farthest corners of the Roman Empire. Lions from Africa, tigers from Asia, bears from Germany, even crocodiles from the Nile. Thousands of these magnificent creatures were slaughtered in a single day, all for the amusement of the crowd. It was a demonstration of Rome's reach, showing that even the wildest parts of nature could be conquered and brought to the capital to die. Sometimes the arena was transformed into a full-scale battlefield. Historical naval battles, or naumachii, were reenacted, with the Colosseum floor flooded and real warships filled with prisoners forced to fight to the death. Picture thousands of men, armed and desperate, butchering each other as part of a historical play. Their real deaths were just a dramatic flourish in a story being told to the crowd. It was a terrifying fusion of theater and mass execution, where human lives were props in a grand imperial narrative. The Colosseum was also Rome's public execution ground. It was a place where justice, or what passed for it, was served in the most gruesome ways imaginable. Criminals, rebels, and early Christians faced fates designed to entertain and terrify. They were thrown to starving beasts, burned alive, or crucified before a jeering audience. Their agony was a public warning, a brutal reinforcement of Roman law and order. For the people of Rome, cruelty had become a form of entertainment, a casual spectacle to be enjoyed on a day out. For over 4 centuries, the Colosseum was the epicenter of this culture of death. It was a symbol of Rome's immense power, its engineering genius, and its sophisticated control over its people. But it also stands as a testament to its profound darkness, a place where the value of a life, human or animal, was measured by its ability to entertain. Today, as we walk through its crumbling arches and gaze upon the silent arena, it's easy to be lost in its architectural beauty. But the wind that blows through these ruins carries the echoes of a violent past. The Colosseum is more than just a magnificent ruin. It's a solemn reminder that the grandest empires are often built on foundations of suffering, and that behind the allure of glory there is always blood. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this journey into Rome's dark past as fascinating as I did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories hidden within history. See you next time.